The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports page brought to you by JRR's Rock the Bank cash giveaways. Back to it today with 13 more opportunities for you to win $1,000 just for rocking on the job, listening for those hourly keywords. First one going out right around 9:05. So, Bulldog, we got lots of baseball news to talk about. We had the home run derby last night, the All-Star game tonight, but it may be the off-the-field story that is impacting us most locally, huh?
That's right. The sale of the Tampa Bay Rays, or the potential sale of the Tampa Bay Rays from Stuart Sternberg to a group led by Jacksonville businessman Patrick Zalupski. Looks like it's on track, could be consummated. That's according to The Athletic, which reported that yesterday. Anonymous sources tell The Athletic that there's an agreement in principle, and that the deal could be completed as soon as September. Zalupski's a Jacksonville property developer. He's going to buy the team evidently for about $1.7 billion. We'll see what happens here. I wrote a column in the Sentinel today. You can read it at orlandosentinel.com. I don't necessarily think that this means Orlando's baseball dream is dead. Now, if he buys the team, the Orlando Dreamers, which is the organization started by Pat Williams to bring baseball here, that would be dead. But he still has to get if he buys the team, he still has to get a stadium built.
Does anybody else feel like the Dog's keeping this dream and this team alive?
Well, this land developer or real estate developer, he's already said straight out he wants to keep the team in Tampa.
Well, guess what? Stuart Sternberg wanted to keep the team in Tampa, too, for the last 20 years and wasn't able to get a stadium built. And, yes, Major League Baseball would love to keep this team in Tampa. I'm sure this guy wants to keep the team in Tampa, but he still has to get a stadium built, something that they haven't been able to do in 20 years. Will he be able to do it? Maybe. But if he can't, Orlando can still get a team. That's all I'm saying. I still think they're probably going to stay in Tampa, but I've thought that all along. But fact of the matter is, this Patrick Zalupski, he's from Jacksonville, all right? He has no ties to Tampa. If he can't get a stadium built in Tampa, you know what he's going to do? He's going to come to Orlando. He's going to try to get the stadium built in Orlando. So that's the bottom line. No matter who owns the Rays, whether it be Stuart Sternberg, whether it be Patrick Zalupski, whether it be John Morgan and Rick Workman here with the Orlando Dreamers, they're going to have to get a stadium built. That's the bottom line. Right. Wherever you're at, you're going to have to get a stadium built. That's my point.
On the subject of the Tampa Bay Rays, their infielder, Junior Caminero, came up just short last night in the home run contest.
That's right. He lost to Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. Raleigh becomes the first catcher to ever win the home run derby. He hit 18 home runs, the Caminero's 15 home runs in the final round. You know what Raleigh's nickname is, right? The Big Dumper. I thought that was Taco Bob's nickname after he went to Taco Bell.
You might need to get a copyright infringement.
What's this all about?
Wow. Did you see that last night? What a great story. His father is pitching to him during the home run derby. Cal Raleigh, I'm talking about. His father's pitching to him, and his younger brother is the catcher. You want to talk about a lifetime moment. Does it get any better than that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it makes it more interesting, you know?
Yeah. SEC Media Day is going on in Atlanta. Big news.
Hey, real quick, should mention that the All-Star game itself is tonight.
You just mentioned that.
I know. I want to make sure we emphasize that there, not just
the
gloss
All-Star game
over
is
it.
tonight.
Okay.
Thank you. The All-Star game is tonight.
Still won't be watching it.
The SEC Media Day is going on out in Atlanta. Big story there is the SEC and Big Ten disagree on the college football future playoff format. The Big Ten, of course, wants the 4-4-2-2-1, where the Big Ten and the SEC get 4 automatic bids. The SEC prefers the 5-11 model, where all 5 conference champions get a bid, and then the rest are all at-large bids. So the reason the SEC doesn't want the 4-4-2-2-1 model is because the Big Ten is saying, listen, if we're going to each get 4 teams in, you need to go to 9 conference games. Well, the SEC doesn't want to go to 9 conference games because they like playing that one extra game against the Humpty Dumpty at home so they can make a bunch of money, and they want to keep that revenue stream going. So did you see the other big news coming out of SEC Media Days? The rumors are running rampant that Nick Saban could be returning to coaching. Huh?
You think?
Greg McElroy, former Alabama quarterback, he was in an interview yesterday. He said that's what he's hearing, that Nick Saban could return to coaching. You know what he needs to do, Lynch?
What?
He's had one failure in his coaching career, and that was with the Miami Dolphins. He needs to right that one wrong. Go take the Dolphins job after Mike McDaniel gets fired this year, and Nick Saban makes his return.
You're already firing McDaniel.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel, he's gone.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to put Saban with the Dolphins again. Not because it's Saban, because it's the Dolphins.
He kind of left the whole Dolphins organization and fan base at the altar.
Oh, of course he did.
I mean,
remember like a week before he says, I am not taking the Alabama job.
Right.
Yeah, and then he's gone.
Do you think they're going to welcome him back with open arms?
I don't know.
Come on,
I
man.
would if I were them.
Oh, my God. Okay, well, anything's possible these days. Nothing really surprises anymore.
Speaking of Miami, Teddy Bridgewater, former NFL quarterback, been suspended as the high school head coach at Miami Northwestern High School, where he won the state title last year.
Suspended?
Suspended, yeah. Evidently, he was providing extra benefits for his players, which is nothing new at Miami Northwestern.
I can't imagine that. All right. He is the Bulldog, Mike Bianchi, host of Open Mic, weekday mornings on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. And he takes a time out from his show to join us for the sports page here each morning on JRR.
By the way, happy birthday to the great Linda Ronstadt. It's so easy to fall in love.
Him and his birthdays.
Lynch and Taco.